that's coming in at the moment. There has been deadly anti-government protests that have taken place in Iran, and these protests have claimed close to 25 lives. In Tehran, the shopkeepers protested against the government. They threw gas canisters at the security forces and chanted, "Dead to Khamenei." Now, he is the supreme leader of Iran. Security forces fired tear gas to disperse the demonstrations. Now, this happened at the Tehran Bazaar. The protest has been triggered by the anger over economic hardships. Iranian Rial is now losing the value. Now, it actually reached another record low against the foreign currencies. Exiled Crown Prince, who is the son of Iran's last monarch, has issued the first public call to take action. He's asking the Iranian people to be out on the streets. Government is now looking at Government has also now announced that they are looking modestly at the monthly payments to ease the economic pain, but the head of the judiciary has warned that there could be no leniency for those who were writing. So that's the latest which is coming in at the moment. Visuals that you are seeing on your screens coming in of the Iranian people out there calling for action. In fact, we are now also seeing the exiled crown prince. He is the son of Iran's last monarch. He's the one who's now issued the first public call to take action. He's asking the Iranian people to be out on the streets. What we are seeing now are the economic hardships that have gripped Iran at the moment. Iranian Rial, in fact, is now losing value against the other currencies. Deadly anti-government protest is now taking place in Iran, and 25 people have lost their lives. In Tehran, shopkeepers protested against the government. They threw gas canisters at the security forces. They also chanted, "Dead to Khamenei," the supreme leader of Iran. Security forces fired tear gas to disperse the demonstrators. The demonstrators had gathered at the Tehran Bazaar. Now, these protests, the root cause of the protest is the economic hardship that the people are facing at the moment. The Iranian Rial is now losing its value. My colleague Pranay Upadhyaya is now joining me on the story. Pranay, what we are seeing are the people coming out in large numbers. We are also seeing how the son of the crown prince, the son of the last monarch, he's also someone who's giving out a call. He's asking the Iranian people to be out on the streets and to protest against the government.
Absolutely, Aishwarya. Reza Pahlavi, the political the heir of the royal family of Iran, the Shah of Iran. Now he is, he has been giving the statement, but this is not for the first time he has given out the statement. The more critical and more worrisome thing for the Iranian regime, for the Iranian government, is that large number of people are coming out on street. They are protesting, and they are protesting about the economic situation of Iran. A lot of hardship are being faced by the people of Iran in terms of the availability of the gas, in terms of the availability of the resources, and the dwindling rial of Iran, the currency of Iran, which is trading as high as like around over 42,000 rial as compared to one US dollar. And that makes, exports and business for the people of Iran very difficult. And that's why a large number of people are, especially the traders, those who are engaged in the small shop, small businesses, they are coming out in large numbers on streets. They are protesting. And in fact, security forces are finding it difficult to curb those, these mobs and these people. And in fact, the government of Iran has accused that foreign powers are trying to destabilize the Iranian government. They are, in fact, these protesters are being infiltrated with the organized writers, and this is what the government of Iran is alleging. And there's a widespread crackdown against these protests, and therefore there are a lot of clashes which are being reported from different cities of Iran. Though the government of Iran acknowledged the fact that there are difficulties, but these difficulties are being attributed to the wide spectrum sanctions imposed on Iran, because the most sellable commodity of Iran, which is the oil, which is under sanction, and Iran cannot sell its oil in open market. And besides that, Iran is finding it, other countries are also in fact finding it difficult to trade and deal with Iran, including India. And therefore the people of Iran are coming out in large numbers. They are protesting. in various cities from Tehran to Tabriz and from Isfahan to Zahedan. So many cities are reporting widespread protests. Aishwarya.
Right, Pranay, this is also not the first time that we are seeing people out on the streets. We have seen how Tehran particularly is a city that has seen a lot of people coming out. We understand that the government has very clearly said, the judiciary has said that there will be no leniency against those who were out on the streets and against those who indulged in this kind of rioting.
Indeed, Aishwarya, this is another flashpoint. If you see, since 2022 onwards, there has been incidents of sporadic protest in Iran, and this is the 10th day of the recent protest, which was led by the traders, which are led by the shopkeepers and small business owners in Iran, and in fact started from the Grand Bazaar of Tehran, and now it is spread to many cities of Iran, and that is because of the difficulties being faced by the small traders to do business, because the currency is dwindling. The people are finding it difficult to trade in the market. The inflation is as high as over 42%, and that's why there's a lot of turbulence in Iran. But having said that, this cannot be ruled out that there are external factors, being faced by the Iranian government and the Iranian society, because we have seen how Iran is facing difficulty, especially post May 2025, when they had a 12-day war with Israel, and in fact, the United States bombed Iran, targeting their nuclear facility, and since thereafter, the economic difficulties of Iran went multifold. And therefore there are a lot of tensions in Iran, uh, you know on account of the economic difficulties, on account of the social pressures, and also there is a crackdown being done by the Iranian security forces, because Iranian government and especially the Iranian police authorities and the judicial authorities
Right.
have clarified that they will not tolerate writers or the people, those who are trying to destabilize the government in Iran, to use these protests
Right.
as camouflage.
Right. Thank you, Pranay, giving us all those details. There are also reactions coming in on the story. Listen in.
10% شما در برق و گاز و آب صرفه جویی کنید، روزانه 900,000 بشکه نفت و گاز ما میتونیم به دست بیاریم. پول مملکت داریم هدر میدیم. برق و بی خودی مصرف میکنیم. گرما رو زیاد، الان من عرق دارم میکنم، مجبورم کتمو در بیارم که به قولی پروتکلی نیست و نمیتونم در بیارم. میشد اینجا اینقدر گرم نکرد. 2 درجه پایینتر کلی صرف جویی انرژی، این خیالمون نیست. مصرف میکنیم، بعدم دیگران هم نقد میکنیم. کی درست مصرف میکنه؟ کی داره این منابع رو داره اینجوری مصرف میکنه؟ من و شما.